Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Sunday the 9th of February 2025, the year BSV comes alive. Experience the best of both worlds today at betbitcoinsv.com, the best casino and sports betting on chain. Have a little flutter in private using the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Right, let's get into it today. We've got HandCash and Otherworldly, TCG, a new dawn. So we're just going to go over this blog post on Medium from HandCash because that looks quite exciting. That was what initially that they'd said about it. Then we'll go through honestly the outrageous spending from USAID. Loads of stuff is going on. Like, oh my goodness me. Some propaganda articles from Cointelegraph. Wouldn't really expect anything less. Kind of a funny article here from CoinGeek. It's a bit long though. Won't really go through it, but it says House debanking hearing turns to cryptotherapy session. Yeah, sounds funny. We've got some 365 days of Bitcoin history, and then we'll go through the figures because you need to keep an eye on these and teach all the newbies about them. Right, let's get into it.
Greg says he's Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1 million strong, and transactions flying free. Just wait for the terror node, you'll surely see.
Alright, here we go. Right, so quite looking forward to reading this one. HandCash has said here, HandCash and Otherworldly, TCG, a new dawn. Alright then. HandCash partnership. Nearly 2 years ago, HandCash and Otherworldly Studios came together to launch the first generation of a groundbreaking new trading card game. I don't know anything about card games and all that. You know, not really into it, but I mean, if it's big business, fair play. I have no idea about it. At the moment, we realise the true potential of sovereignty-driven gaming. We're now ready to present this concept to a global audience. Effective immediately, we announce a 2-year strategic partnership, a collaboration that we believe will define the future of gaming. HandCash will begin by funding marketing initiatives, dedicating significant development sources, and collaborating on an ambitious vision for the game's future. Together, we're committed to expanding access to Otherworldly TCG like never before. Rewards, we will ramp up user rewards to $3,000 USD per month, including daily, weekly, and monthly rewards for a general competitive play, weekly, monthly, and quarterly tournaments featuring cash prizes. The marketing plan, promotional initiatives will include widespread retail exposure. Otherworldly Studios has a distribution agreement with ACD Distribution, who is connected with 3,000 plus game stores for distribution of their physical products. Influence-driven promotion, a network of streamers and content creators will aid in promoting the game across broad demographics. Live events and tournaments, community-focused tournaments will bring exciting content, showcasing incredible potential for both products. Combining our strength, leveraging the combined benefits of both products is a critical aspect of this partnership. We believe making the experience easy to understand will propel us into the mainstream. Effortlessly combined onboarding. Upon registration, new players will be automatically granted a HandCash account, making them instantly eligible for both cash and item rewards. Enhancing item mechanics, we're creating deeper experiences around crafting, burning, cracking packs, and more. A refined user interface, connecting elements of HandCash, profile, and market to the game will lead to an immersive and increasingly social experience. We begin now by joining forces now. Players will soon expect increased exposure, more rewards, and new game-changing experiences. This is just the beginning. Stay tuned for more updates as we will redefine what's possible for trading cards and gaming as a whole. It's time to make gaming great again. All right. I mean, again, the only thing I would say about that is that because people don't know what real, genuine Bitcoin is, if they get paid out in BSV, they're just simply going to dump into fiat. Maybe like, you know, buy a shitcoin with it or something. Because they're not going to be holding BSV. Not anybody who doesn't actually know about BSV. So giving away BSV for, you know, winning prizes and all that. Are they really going to appreciate it? And I would say that until the genuine utility of BSV is recognised, any form of sort of giving this stuff away is just going to generate selling pressure. Obviously, I'm hoping wrong. I'm being a bit sceptical here on the negative side. I mean, yeah, exposure's good, but yeah, we need utility on the network. That's what we really need. We need people to see what this thing can do. I mean, there really needs to be educating on the fundamentals of BSV. The fact that it's the only digital commodity with any economic value. Nobody's talking about this just yet. Does my head in a little bit. So this is what they initially said. It said HandCash and Otherworldly TCG have just signed a massive partnership agreement. Over the next 2 years, HandCash will be sponsoring thousands of dollars in player rewards and funding show-stopping tournaments, streams, and content. What? So HandCash is going to be funding show-stopping tournaments and streaming and content, and sponsoring thousands of dollars in player rewards. Do you fancy giving any BSV to the BSV community? Who feel as though they've been royally rogered. Most of all, we're putting our team of professionals to work, enhance fluidity for crafting, cracking packs, and for everything else you love about Otherworldly. TCG and HandCash is coming. Together we are bringing sovereignty back to gaming. It's time to make gaming great again. I mean, it would be better if BSV was actually used in the card game somehow, like swapping tokenized cards on chain. Like something that we had with crypto fights that actually looked really good before somebody told them a load of shit and they went shit coining. But yeah, still good. All right, let's get into this. So they've said, this is end wokeness. Said USAID spent 159 million of our taxes to build 106 climate resilient schools in Sindh, Pakistan. The result is this. I mean, look at this. So basically, they spent over $1 million on these mud shacks, each of them. I would suggest, I mean, these look as though bearing in mind the labour that they would have used as well, they would have probably got something like this done for $5,000. $5,000, which means whoever it is that has organised this has basically pocketed $1 million for themselves. Pocketed pretty much $1 million for themselves, all from this USAID. I mean, it's unbelievable. Let's have a look.
गवर्नमेंट प्राइमरी स्कूल ये यूएस की इमदाद से बनने वाला स्कूल है, यानी इसके अंदर सिंध गवर्नमेंट के पास इंटरनेशनल इमदाद के बाद ये स्कूल बनाया गया। इस स्कूल की सूरत हाल देखें। ये जो दावेदार है कि सिंध के अंदर इन्होंने बहुत तरक्की कर ली है। ये ठट्टा का अभी मैंने दौरा शुरू किया है, जिला ठट्टा कराची से बिल्कुल करीब मुतसिल। आप उसकी सूरत हाल देख लें कि ये स्कूल है। इसके अंदर ये डेस्क जो रखे हुए ये वो 25,000 रुपए वाले डेस्क हैं। ये 25,000 के डेस्क है। एक डेस्क 25,000 का जो सिंध गवर्नमेंट ने लिया था, ये वो डेस्क रखा हुआ है। लेकिन इस स्कूल की दरो दीवार फटी हुई है, खिड़की नहीं है, प्लास्टर उतरा हुआ है। ये टीचर की टेबल है, ये टीचर की टेबल है और इस टीचर की टेबल के साथ ये डंडा सरकार भी मौजूद है। तो ये आप देख सकते हैं कि ये सिंध गवर्नमेंट की तालीमी दाई फर्श दिखाएं इनको। ये फर्श है। ये
I mean, it looks like they've even got second-hand desks in there, mud floors. I mean, this is an absolute piss take. This is what happens when you have a fiat currency being used in the world. People literally pocket it for themselves because they can print as much of this shit from nothing, and they can literally influence markets. And this is pretty much money laundering, is what it is. This is what you do. Oh, right, well, yeah, we're going to give you $1 million per building. Do what you want with it. All right, I'll pocket $1 million then, and I'll spend $5,000 on making this climate resilient school. And look what they've got. Look, it's just an excuse literally to send dollars from somewhere else to someone else, and it's like, really, there's going to be political change is what they want to make, but they've got to get the money to them somehow. There you go. Right, yeah, just say you're building a climate resilient school, and this is what they get. Absolutely unbelievable.
अस्तबल जिसमें घोड़े और भैंसें कच्चे जमीन पर रखी जाती हैं, इसी तरह यहाँ स्कूल के बच्चों को आप देख सकते हैं। के बच्चे हैं हमारे, ये सरकारी वसाइल हैं, बर्बाद हो रहे हैं। ये देखें जी, ये इस वक्त हम आपको ये ताला खोल रहे हैं सरकारी स्कूल का। ये ताला था सरकारी स्कूल पे लगा हुआ। और आइए आइए, ये देखें, ये सरकारी स्कूल है, ये बच्चों की छुट्टियां हुई हैं, ये छत गिर गई है, ये पीपल्स पार्टी सूरत है जी।
I mean, absolutely shocking, but it just goes to show you literally the level of money laundering and corruption in the Biden administration. Outrageous. And is Anonymous going to say anything about this whatsoever? I mean, look at this. Even I had to comment on this. I said, Anonymous promoting diversity just gave themselves away as a cabal-run psychological operation. Would they care to comment on the corruption of the Biden administration or the Democratic Party after years of silence? I mean, this is just hilarious. Have a listen to these goons.
Greetings, citizens of the United States. The effects of Donald Trump's presidency are no longer distant warnings. They are here, unfolding before you. While many remain unaware, blinded by the administration's relentless efforts to suppress the truth, the rest of the world is watching, and it is responding. Long-standing alliances with key nations such as Canada and Mexico are fracturing inch by inch.
Yeah, because Canada is a democratic state.
The cracks are widening, and the global community is reassessing its trust in the United States. The question is no
like they had trust before in the Biden administration.
Longer if, but when these relationships will collapse entirely.
Well, good, they're all corrupt.
The consequences will be severe. Every imported product you rely on, everyday essentials, food, technology,
oh, whatever, mate,
will rise in property where their trades are not just about it. These operations are disrupting local economies.
Yeah, of illegal immigrants.
Forcing businesses to crumble and ensuring the economic elimination of the working class.
Oh, whatever.
What feels, once whispered in, this was not an accident.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Fascist ideologies come to the surface. Is that really? Voices of resistance. Honestly, what an absolute load of crap. They've just seriously exposed themselves. Oh dear, oh dear. Loving this. Doge. Democrats officially getting exposed. That's hilarious. That's what Doge should really be about. And look at this for a USAID. Look at what is this? What is this? And look at that, supplying weapons. And here again, look at that, promoting communism. I mean, good grief, it's shocking. It's shocking. Right. Let's have a look at this. So quantum computing will bring lost Bitcoin back in circulation. Tether CEO, who clearly knows nothing about what he's saying. This again is another propaganda piece. What a load of crap. Tether CEO Paolo Adornio claims quantum computing will bring hacked Bitcoin in lost wallets and return to circulation. A move one trader warns could drag Bitcoin back to the Stone Age. Oh, give me a break. Tether CEO Paolo Adornio predicts that quantum computing will eventually hack inactive Bitcoin wallets, returning the Bitcoin in those wallets to circulation. However, he says this is still a long way off. A long way off. They would have to hack the private key. It would have to be worth hacking the private key. And again, we know who's got the quantum computers because they're so expensive. We'd know who's been doing it unlawfully. He says any Bitcoin in lost wallets, including Satoshi, if not alive, oh, there we go, look, propaganda, will be hacked and put back in circulation. Really, by who? By whoever it is that hacked the wallet when they've got absolutely no right to do so whatsoever. Quantum computing won't break Bitcoin anytime soon. Quantum computing is still very far from any meaningful risk of breaking Bitcoin cryptography, he added. Well, they need to crack the well, again, they can only hack the wallet if they when your public key is exposed. So you literally just only ever use wallets for retail that has a small amount of value in it. That's what you do. Your keys are completely private. And if the quantum computer doesn't know what they are, then they can't crack them. It's as simple as that. Quantum computing is a new technology that can handle multiple possibilities and solve complex problems using atomic level phenomena which regular computers can't handle. I just can't be bothered reading this crap. Honestly, it is so annoying when you hear all this BS. But we know why they're doing it. Just basically trying to knock people's confidence in the entire market, really, is what they want to do. CoinGeek has got an article here saying House debanking hearing turns to a cryptotherapy session. It sounds funny. I haven't really got time to read all of that. But I mean, if that's what did actually happen, that's quite funny, really. It just says here the second congressional hearing in as many days examining the alleged debanking of US crypto operators brought us predictable talking points on one glorious epic rant against those who insist this time is different. Yeah, it's the old thing on Wall Street. On February 6th, the US House of Representatives examined the alleged debanking of US digital asset operators, a conspiracy theory known as Operational Choke Point 2.0. It came one day after the Senate Banking Committee cravenly kowtowed to the crypto operators who spent $130 million boosting pro-crypto candidates in last year's election, so we had a good idea of what to expect. The House Financial Services Committee Oversight and Investigations Subcommittee dubbed its hearing Operation Choke Point 2.0, the Biden administration's efforts to put crypto in the crosshairs. The stated intent was to examine the negative effects of Biden's anti-crypto crusade so the polls could understand the depth of the problem and measure it and measures necessary to correct it. While some polls doubt that that this crusade exists outside the minds of crypto operators who publicly beg for regulatory clarity, but wail like infants when the regulations require them to take any action that negatively impacts their bottom lines, the GOP majority is a fairly credulous bunch. As such, the nearly 3-hour hearing was largely a waste of time for both participants as well as the writers tasked with reporting on this performance bullshit. At times, the GOP reps resembled soft-spoken police officers showing the crypto executives a doll and asking them to point to the part of the doll where the regulators had hurt them. Oh my god. I haven't got time to go through all this, but I mean, it just sounds like an absolute clown show, really. Let's go on to 365 days of Bitcoin history. On the 9th of February 2011, Bitcoin hit $1 for the first time. $1. So, yeah, 2011. Crikey, what's that? 14 years ago now. 14 years ago, it hit $1. And now we're at, what, like 98 or something like that? Amazing. Amazing. When was that article written? Is there a date on it? Can't see the date, but kind of interesting. On the 9th of February 2021, Pomp posted, "I'm going to bed. What a day. But before I do, don't forget we literally meaned our way to getting the richest man in the world to buy $1 billion of Bitcoin." I guess he's talking about Elon Musk there. On the 9th of February 2024, a year ago today, Attorney General James, I think it's Loretta James, expands the lawsuit against cryptocurrency company Digital Currency Group for defrauding investors. Let's have a look at this. Attorney James expands lawsuit against cryptocurrency. The New York General Attorney Lolita James today filed an amended complaint against the Office of the Attorney General's lawsuit against Digital Currency Group, Barry Silbert and Genesis Global Capital LLC and its affiliates. Genesis former CEO, Shikoro Moro, for defrauding additional individuals and institutions of an additional $2 billion. This amendment complaint is a result of investors coming forward following Attorney General James' October 2023 suit against Gemini Trust Company, Genesis and TCG for misleading representations to investors about an investment program called Gemini Earn. Oh yeah, I mean, again, just Ponzi scheme, Gemini earning. Oh, dear, oh dear. And the 9th of February last year was day 5 of the Cobra trial. Quite looking forward to Bitcoin history when we remind ourselves of the funniest points in the Cobra trial. Yeah, with Marty Malmy, Adam Back. Oh my goodness me. Zuko Wilcox. Honestly, just absolutely hilarious. Hilarious. Right, let's get into a little bit of let's get into the figures then. We've got Greg Coin, $96,000. B Crush, what a joke. Fisher Price Cash, who cares? And we've got Bitcoin at just $39. Yep, 39.33 in the top corner there. So let's have a look at the difficulty adjustment. Yeah, okay. Yeah. There's an all-time hash rate on Bitcoin. B Crash trying to recover there, but Bitcoin just plodding along there, solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. Transactions down at 8.37 on CoinDance, and we're at 1.4%, which is 34,000 transactions over the last 24 hours. But that's just amongst these coins listed here on BitInfo charts. Remember, there are 39,000 coins listed on the cryptocurrency market cap, and BSV still gets a look in here. And yeah, it's like something like 90 in the cryptocurrency market capitalization charts, like an absolute joke. Yeah, just confirming this on what's on chain, 34,985 transactions. Let's have a look at the block sizes again. Just 50% here, but it's still ahead of the big dog. Remember, that's got a coin price of $96,000, and we've still got more data on our network than they've got. 1211. Oh, we've got a 10 megabyte block there. 2 and 6. Again, nothing to write home about, but I suspect there is transaction banking going on, is what I suspect. It's 41,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Gregcoin. Mining Bitcoin at a 30.9% comparable loss. It's 11.7% more profitable to mine on eCash, so they're trying to encourage miners to mine eCash. I mean, shitcoining is what it is. Right, let's have a look at the politics in the pie charts, because that's where it is. Global hash rate 7 days, global hash rate 24 hours, Gregcoin hash rate, other miners 0.69 on there. B Crash, other miners 52.7. Fisher Price Cash, who cares? And then we got Bitcoin, cross-reference this with what's on chain. Kuv taking the lead now, 29.7. QD Link 29.7. Tau down in third, 21.28. SA100 9.9%. Gorilla Pool 9.2. Oh, they've done well there. Oh, Gorilla Pool at 9%. 9% on the. I mean, remember, this is literally the most valuable commodity on Earth. And Gorilla Pool with 9.2% of the global hash rate on the genuine Bitcoin. I mean, this is massive when you actually realize what you're looking at. Gorilla Pool with 9.2% of the global hash rate on the genuine Bitcoin. Like, whoa. Seems small at the moment, but I mean, these are going to be massive mining companies. Massive mining companies. Jeepers. Alright, let's have a look at CryptoQuant. Look, so the exchange's reserves are still going down and down and down. They don't want to be holding that shit, even though the price has been going up. Look, the price has been going up, they've been cashing out. That's hilarious. Like the Tether weather, so it looks like it's in the green. So let's find out what's been going on. It's gone from 141.6 to 141.7, so 100 million has gone in. Whoa, 7 days, 131.2 up to 141.7. 139.2. Yeah, so $2 billion in a week. $137, 141. So $4 million a month. So that's $4 billion in a month. $1 billion a week, basically, is what that is. Short ratio, just 0.47. Right, so again, I'm not really, just see what these figures are. They keep changing. So according to Coin Codex, OKX is now under $1 million of 24-hour trade volume. Gate.io, that was $1 million the other day. Now it's like under $500,000. Binance Futures 3 million. Upbit 1.3. Wasn't there another one? Cofinex or something like that. Indox at 84 million. Poloniex down to 4 million. It changes from like 10 to 4 million. Like what? Cofinex down at under half a million. Buybox 2.1 million. HTX Huobi 3.7 million. BYDeFi. It's a new one. CoinW, CoinX. Yeah, I don't know how much I trust these figures, but anyway, just keep an eye on them. Bitcoin versus Gradecoin. Oh, having a little bit of a rally there. That would probably be why they pumped $100 million into the market, just so that this increase didn't continue, because they can't have traders thinking that they'd be better off having their funds in BSV. But I mean, BSV is what, like $39. $39. Yeah, the more they increase BTC, the harder it is. The harder it's going to be for them. When you realise, the margins between the two. I mean, BSV has got so much more potential at $39. You know, I mean, when utility comes on the network, oof. You know, traders have no allegiances at all whatsoever, and again, miners just chase profit. That's literally, and utility is undeniable. That's the problem that these scumbags have got. Utility is undeniable. You can spread FUD all you want, but the fact is, utility is undeniable. You can't say, oh, that chain didn't process like a billion transactions, in a day. Well, it's there on chain. You can't deny the transactions. It's hilarious. Just literally a matter of time. Bitcoin versus USD. Yeah, all right. Let's have a look at Orange Gateway. So we had a little rally against the big dog there. Being confirmed by Orange Gateway here as well. So Bitcoin versus USD. So we've still got this like $100 green candle there. That's hilarious. We'll get rid of that. Still plodding along there. Overall market cap down to $3.16 trillion. 24-hour trade volume is at $84 billion. $84 billion 24-hour trade volume. I mean, that's the entire market. That's only $84 billion. You know? And we know that there was $140 billion lined up to go against the 24-hour trade volume. And Gradecoin has only got a $22 billion trade volume. It's not much at all. Just representing 1.1% of the overall market. The market cap, that is. Alright, let's have a look at these other coins then. Tether just dropping below USDT. That's down to $2.40. Again, because they're pumping the shit out of this shitcoin. There we go, look, it'll be dropping down again. Everybody piling in because it's gone up like, 6x, 600%. But it's just, again, it's another psyop. Another psyop. I mean, look at this. Look at that. What, are you trying to tell me that these coins aren't all correlated? Look, it's an absolute joke. It's an absolute joke. That is just hilarious. Good grief. And look, and BSV still following the patterns as well. Let's have a look, see what they got here. So they're saying, Zindixian looks like it's increased according to Live Coin Watch. I would say it looks like they're getting close to 30%. 30%. I mean, I wonder if can actually have a look on Zindixian. Yeah, let's have a look. 24-hour trade volume, BSV, 6.9 million. 24-hour trade volume, 6.9 million. 6.9 million. Well, they haven't listed Indox. Index. Might have to do some more research on that myself. See what's going on. See if I can find it. Right, that is all. It's a 34-minute show. Hope you enjoyed it. So, as ever, if you enjoy these updates, please ding your donations for your appreciation to either Satoshi at Sempi.com, HandCash.io, Simply.cash, Relasia.com, RockWallet.com, or Senti.ch. We'll leave you there. Hope you enjoyed it. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.